So I'm sure that everyone knows that Michigan has the distinction of being the only state of 50 that doesn't have a statewide septic code. Um, that, we are the Great Lakes state. We are the water winter wonderland. We are surrounded by 95% of all fresh surface water that exists in the United States. Um, and yet we've not been able to do this when every other state can. And I just know from my experience in government and working with local units of government that our competency and capacity is at least equal to that of at least some of our sister states. So we should be able to do this. This is all the more remarkable um, given the fact that um, that uh, putting this into place isn't that difficult. It's also confounding um, because we know that Michigan citizens care about water quality. In fact, the surveys have consistently indicated that uh, almost 90% of Michigan citizens support clean water, feel that it is important to protect our water resources. Um, and so protecting our water resources isn't a Republican or Democratic issue. It actually bridges the partisan divide. And so it's one of the few things that we actually all can agree on. We know that counties and local public health departments do a good job, um, for the most part, an excellent job in siting new septic systems around the state. But the problem is that in Michigan, at least, there's no law or regulation that compels or that would require that any of those systems would ever be inspected again. That's part of the problem. Another part of the problem is that, and I think any public health professional would affirm this, is that if we did make the rounds comprehensively, we would find today septic systems that are draining into ditches and streams. We would encounter households where the residents of the household wouldn't even know that in some cases that they even have a septic field behind their residence.